It's the moment you were all waiting for. No, I'm not talking about the Krabby Patties, I'm talking about the first ever road course event of the Grand National Series. And as they say, everything is bigger in Texas, so what better way to celebrate this than by a race at one of the longest and biggest tracks on the schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 6 of the 2024 PSRLA Grand National Series, the uShip 250 at the Circuit of the Americas. Hello everybody, my name is Alex Sanvitale. Welcome to Austin, Texas for round 6 of the Grand National Series at a track that, compared to a majority of, actually not a majority, to all the tracks on the schedule, is basically a baby. Considering this track was built only 2012, so basically only 12 years of activity, which again is, it's pretty impressive. This track has been around for 12 years, but yeah, consider like something like Daytona that has been around since the 40s, almost the 50s. Yeah, it's this track is basically a baby. Despite this, it has hosted plenty of important races. Of course, the first that come to mind are Formula 1 and NASCAR. But today, it's all about the Grand National Series. And, well, it's one of the longest tracks on the schedules, as I've said. And schedules because also the Cup guys are going to be racing here. Yes, we're back in being a support event for the Cup Series. It's also a very, very technical track with a lot of sections that are hard to drive on in a Formula 1 car. So imagine on a stock car. Actually, we don't have to imagine because guess what, folks? It's time for racing. And while the cars roll onto the grid, let's check out how the championship standings look like coming into this race. And comes to no surprise, but Carlos Rex has extended the lead from Cody Goforth by 17 points after the second win at Pikes Peak. Ferris Genius D'Amelio, Dennis Michael Sheeran, Brandon Rogers, Justin Perez, Rod Quill, Brandy Lavera, Quinton Moore, and Jacob Miller rounding up the top 10. And also, him and Whitlock are tied on points at 138. While for the qualifying, Genius D'Amelio is going to lead them to the green flag. Second is Christian Russell, an amazing performance from the 99 car. Then is third is Sean Ard, fourth is Andrew Williams, fifth is Kid and Chris, sixth is Brandon Rogers, and then Quinton Moore, Andrew Racer, Michael Sheeran, and Cody Goforth rounds up the top 10. And Carlos Rex, the championship leader, will start 13th in the stand, in 13th. Now, as I've said, this is one of the longest tracks on the schedule, so we have only 9 laps to deal with, and yeah, as I've said, and also one of the more complicated venues on the schedule, if we don't count something like Bristol, for example, so yeah, this is going to be really, really exciting. And since this is also a track that Formula 1 races at, I can make some jokes about it. But regardless, let's for example, this one would be the second DRS zone if this were a Formula 1 race. For example. You know, this sort of jokes. And as I've made it pretty clear by now, I refuse to mention to say who I think is going to win because it never ends well. But anyway, we are in the last couple of corners. Shout out to AG, by the way. And Nathan Stapleton, of course. I mean, this happens when you're partnered with the JB with him with the World Cup Series and the JBL Cup Series and the Power Truck Series. But regardless, the pace car is what I call fake Istanbul Turn 8, because that's basically what it is. Basically a carbon copy of the Turn 8 at Istanbul Park. Anyway, there we go. Last couple of corners. The pace car goes into the pits. Genius D'Amelio and Christian Russell will lead the field to the green flag. Here the main straight. And they're side by side. Green flag is in the air. We're away at Austin. And that was lap number one completed. Genius D'Amelio has taken a bit of a lead from Sean Hart, who had an amazing start all the way up to second. In the meantime, Hart is also... Ooh, okay, there's also already folks into the pits. That's Miller, and that's the championship leader, I think it is. There's also... Hold on a second. I think there was also... Yeah, there's Rex. Okay. I have no clue if they actually had a problem or that was all a scheduled stop, but... I don't know. In the meantime, Rex is already in difficulty. There was a bit of a side-by-side between Messi and I think that was the first for Justin Perez. Yes, they are at the snake session, one of the hardest parts of the track. I mean, this track is hard. It's pretty hard in general. So then Messi has taken the place away from Perez. Up front we got De Oliveira fighting against Gofor for what is essentially for the top for 11th place. In the meantime we got Sheeran in 9th. Actually, We got a battle between Rogers and Racer for what essentially 7th place right now. And actually, DiGiacomo actually joined in on the fun. Can Racer do something here? It's also a very, very hard track to pass at. Virtually only two good passing opportunities are Turn 1 and at the heartbreaking zone after the second DRS zone, and I almost stand corrected as DiGiacomo tried for a tiny bit of a timid move right there on Racer, but there was no space basically right there. In the meantime, back into the lead. That was lap 2. Still lap 2, and D'Amelio is still leading. Art is second. Looks like the situation has calmed itself a little bit. In the meantime, there's a battle between Sheeran and Goforth right now. They're out of the last corner and into the main straight yet again. What would be the first DRS zone, actually? If, again, it is a Formula 1 race. Can't Goforth try for a move on Sheeran. Let's see if it's... doesn't look like he will. Meantime, DiGiacomo might try for something on Racer instead. And that doesn't look like it. No, sir. That's not going to happen. At least not for now. Maybe in this next section, and no, he takes a very, very weird line, a bad line, and with that, Racer actually puts a bit of a distance between himself and DiGiacomo. So yeah. In the meantime, let's check out. Okay, there's a battle between Ard and Chris for third place. D'Amelio is pretty much left undisturbed. And there's also the 13 of Anthony Lopez into the pits. Again, I have no idea if it's a scheduled stop or they have a problem. In the meantime, let's check out the Carlos Rex. And Carlos Rex is down to 32nd, I want to say. Yes, 32nd. And the 13 is in 1 lap down, so I'm going to say that's definitely an issue for Anthony Lopez. Ooh. Just catch that one. Taylor on the inside of Hobbs. They're side by side coming into the second DRS zone. But Hobbs has the best exit, and he will keep the position. In the meantime, you saw a little pass dent away. Maybe Moore can actually try for a little bit of a move on. Right back, there's contact between the 21 of Beal and the 30 of no, the 30 is not aware, and the 18 of Dent. Yeah, that's probably going to be an immediate trip to the pits for the 21 of Brandon Beal. He just smashed the front into the rear of the 18 GameStop car. And, okay, Dent goes a little bit wide. That essentially allows for Beal to actually try for a move on the outside into a fake Istanbul turn 8, but it's not going to happen. Let's see if Beal is actually going to go into the pits to fix the damage. There's a battle between Langland ahead and another car that I didn't catch up. And looks like Beal will remain. Ooh, okay, that was actually pretty close again. But no, Beal stays. Ooh, that was a bit of a slide jump right there. There's another one. Okay, there's Little pitting. There's also Markle and Mill pitting. Is anyone else pitting as well? Oh, the Juggernaut is also pitting. Okay, there's definitely a pit stop. There definitely Whitlock is pitting. So yeah, those are scheduled pit stops. In the meantime, D'Amelio will keep the lead, or still ahead of the field. And Russell has fallen back to 4th place. Not exactly the race he wanted to have after qualifying. Basically at the outside pole for this race. And Chris has put a little bit of a gap here. And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx it. But anyway, let's check out in the rear of the field. There's another battle between Goforth and De Oliveira. Again, for basically. That was very, very close. Wow, guys, hold on, hold your horses there. I think that's some damaged car. I think there's the okay, the 66 of Ronco also has a bit of damage. In the meantime, Let's see if Delibero might try for a move on Goforth. And that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. In the meantime, Goforth has getting himself pretty close to Sheeran right there. So maybe he could try for a move on Sheeran. He could try for a move for Sheeran. Racer actually had a bit of a problem right now. In the meantime, Goforth is going to try for a move on the inside of the 82, but no dice right there. In the meantime, since we're in the pit window, I'm going to assume that the leaders are going to pit very, very shortly. And in fact it does. D'Amelio is in the pits alongside Ard. And Chris, Russell, Williams, Moore, and Rogers are pitting. Like I Racer, Sheeran, Goforth, De Oliveira, Outlaw, Messi, Perez, Runkle, Anglet. Basically, the bit of revenge from what happened earlier, lap earlier from these two guys. But in the meantime, I think there was also some damage to the 18 of Dent. So yeah, these guys are probably going to lose some time then into the pits. There was also the 13 car, the 66 car of the 66 car of Austin Runkle also got damage. And who's going to win the race on pit road? And looks like it's going to be D'Amelio is going to lead. And Ard makes it to second. There we go, second. Then is Chris in third. Williams in fourth. Then is Quinton Moore in fifth. Then is also the Brendan Rogers, Andrew Racer, Michael Sheeran couldn't go fourth, and of course the rest of the field. But now leading the race is there's we're actually still in the pits again, and that doesn't look like a scheduled stop right there. I'm afraid that's gonna be it for the championship leaders race. Which is definitely not what he wanted to have alongside, and of course also big shame for Debbie Heller right into the 5 car. There's a freeway battle between the 66, the 30, and the 39 in this next session right here, currently being won by the 39. However, Ware can actually try for a move right there. And that's not gonna be, maybe. Again, this track, and also forgot to mention, after 5 laps, that the cautions are off here in the road courses for the Grand National Series, for the whole of the PSRLA, that we're not going to have any cautions on road courses. Yes, I know it's lap 5, just remember that one, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, there's a battle between the 11 of Cole Outlaw and the 49 of De Oliveira. De Oliveira is actually going to take this. Sheeran ahead is actually going to pass Russell. There's contact between the 97 and Goforth. They're side by side. The 97 and the 49 are side by side. Goforth has taken a bit of a hit from the rear, on the rear right there, but looks like the car is fine. And they're still side by side, they're battling, but it's arguably the slowest part of the track. De Oliveira is also going to take advantage of that and going to pass Russell as well. That was a great move from the 49 car. In the meantime, hello there. That was a bit of a argy-bargy right there. D'Amelio will take the lead again of the race. Then we have Austin Williams, and Tyler Markle is basically going to be a lap car, what to say, maybe? Actually, no, the 24 car... What? The 24 car is leading the race? Oh, okay, no, never mind. That was on the rear of the field. I apologize for that one. But yeah, Sean Hart is in the lead of the race. Then is Kid Chris second. Then is Tyler Markle in third. The same guy that actually stopped Rex from winning. Rex from winning Daytona. Then we got the 98 of Quinton Moore, the 8 of Jacob Miller, the 27 Ryan Little was actually going to on the attack of Miller on the outside of the snake section. But looks like Miller is going to keep it. They're still side by side. But never mind, Miller has the better line and he keeps the position. Maybe. It's a side-by-side between D'Amelio and the 71 of Williams. D'Amelio will win this little battle for now. In the meantime, Art and Chris are pretty much far away from the rest of the field. Moore is getting pretty close, or Quinton Moore, I should say, is getting pretty close to Markle. In the meantime, side by side between Williams and the 93 of Racer, there's actually a bit of a battle between these 4 cars. There's side by side between Racer and Whitlock, and Sheeran also getting into the show, and Goforth is also right there, ready to pass in case of any possible mistakes. And Racer looks like he's going to keep the position, maybe. No, Whitlock is ahead. Ooh, okay. That was a big hit between Goforth and Sheeran right there. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the nature of that particular corner. You have to smash into the brakes after a super long and fast section. And Goforth will take the place away from Sheeran after basically smashing into him, basically. So, yeah, Goforth will take the place. Sheeran, however, is still there. He's not going to give in. They're side by side in the middle of fake Istanbul turn 8. And Goforth looks like we'll keep the position. Ooh, there was a bit of a dive bomb for Sheeran right there. They're still side by side. Coming into the final corner. Bit of almost a counter between Whitlock and Racers right there. And Goforth will take the place from Sheeran. In the meantime, there's a battle between Moore and Markle. Quinton Moore might try for a move on turn 1. And looks like it's not going to be the case. In the meantime, the 24 and 96 are basically are an entirely different zip code. 6 seconds from separate the leading duo to Telemarkle and Quinton Moore. And then there's a battle between Whitlock and Williams. Whitlock will take the place from Williams, will take 7th place, and now he's on the hunt for Genius D'Amelio. In the meantime, Markle and Moore are still battling for, but essentially, 3rd place, the final podium spot. Moore, oh, there goes Markle, oh man. Oh boy. That was, we may have to see that one on a replay later on in the race, but wow, that's definitely not what. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing to happen. In the meantime, there's a freeway battle between Racer, Sheeran, and De Oliveira for what is basically, I think they're outside the top 10, I want to say? Yeah, they're basically outside of the top 10. Goforth is in 10th place, and with the problems that Rex is having, he's definitely going to close in on the 42 car. In the meantime, yeah, these 2 guys are completely really gone from the rest of the field. In the meantime, let's check out some other battles if they're happening. Markle is right here. The rear is completely smashed in. Absolutely smashed in. And he's down in, I want to say, is down in... Where is he? Isn't down in... I'm missing him right now. I think he's down in... I completely lost him. Okay, never mind. But in the meantime... Ooh, okay. Almost missed that one. Almost not sure on the inside of Racer into the Racer's slides job. And he will take the position. Also, there's another car into the pits. Also, there's Miller. There's Miller, who also Whitlock again. Okay, there's Whitlock, but looks like it's not gonna be a normal pit stop for. Okay, no, never mind. It's back in the pit road, but that's pretty much his race over. Markle went to the pits to fix the damage caused by the crash with Moore. You saw the car ripping away the rear bumper. Briefly though. In the meantime, there's a battle between the 49. Ooh, okay. Goforth is almost tried to get over to pass Racer, but Racer somehow actually kept it ahead of the car despite sliding like it was a rally car. But in the meantime, yeah, these two guys are absolutely gone. And so is the 98 of Quinton Moore, although I have no idea if he's gonna get a penalty for that stunt he pulled on Telemarco. But he basically bumped him off the track with that one, basically. Now it remains to be seen if Moore is going to be sanctioned by the PSRLA officials. It depends to be seen after the race. But in the meantime, there it is. There is the car of Markle. Okay, no, okay, the car is damaged. Yeah, but I thought they're going to tear off the rear bumper, but no. Looks like the mechanics of the 14 car said, no, it's fine. Perfectly fine with that. In the meantime, there's a battle between Zachary Taylor and Bruno Giacomo for basically the rear positions, which is currently being won by Taylor. Can Di Giacomo try for a move? Maybe. I have no idea. In the meantime, further up the field, Art is going to take the white flag. One lap to go here at Austin. It goes into turn 1, then downhill and through the snake section. Actually, we're gonna take the highs away from him because there's some battles maybe right now going on. Right now, not really right now. Actually, also the car of Moore is also smashed in on the side. You saw that the car is damaged right there. So yeah, talk about a pretty crazy race. But anyway, Art is leading, Chris is second, and looks like he's getting it somewhat near the 24 Red Bull Camaro right there. It remains to be seen if Chris can actually try for a move, but looks like he's not going to. At least not right now. Oh, Williams is very close to the 37 of D'Amelio, the pole sitter, who might try for a move, maybe. Depends what's going to happen here in the second DRS zone. But no, D'Amelio is a bit distant from Williams. He's out of trouble for now. And looks like, yeah, there's not going to be any battles except for Dent against Ware. Also in the second DRS zone. But might as well go back to the leaders. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Williams is close to D'Amelio. It's not going to happen right now. But in the meantime, ooh, Chris is actually really close to the 24 of Sean Ard. Maybe Chris can try for a move at the very last moment of the race. It all depends to be seen, but looks like Ard has got this in the back. There's not many places to overtake here, especially here at the fake Istanbul turn 8 where they currently are right now. And out they are, and it's going to be... And yeah, that time is officially run out for Chris to try for a move. Shawnard is going to pass the final corner, and he's into the main straight. And Shawnard is going to win the uShip 250 at the Circuit of the Americas. And Kenny Chris is going to cross the line in second place. I told you this guy was something to look for. I told you this guy was someone to look for. And guess what? He finally scored himself a podium. D'Amelio is going to be finishing third. Williams is fourth. Then is Sheeran fifth. Racer is sixth. Goforth is seventh. The Giacomo. The Oliveira is eighth. Then is Moore. And no, it's Brendan Rogers, sorry. And then Cole Outlaw will round up the top 10. A great result for the 11 car right there. And of course, we're gonna quickly cycle through the rest of the field. And of course, ooh, alright then. That's the car of Bio with his front hood completely gone. And also Christian Russell. Christian Russell also with a hood completely gone as well. Oh boy, what a shame for. He actually a great qualifying result, and then yeah, it just went pretty badly for him, did it? And there it is, Carlos Rex crossing the line in what is basically second to last, I want to say, no, 31st. 2 laps down in 31st. That's definitely going to hurt his position in the standings right now. Here comes Jacob Heller, who's going to finish basically last in the race. And there it is, David Heller crosses the line. But yeah, that was actually a pretty great race. I'm not going to lie. And now we have our 6th different winner in no, our 5th different winner in 6 races, because again Rex won 2. But yeah, that was actually a great result for Kenny Chris. I told you guys that he was going to be that a good result was basically a matter of not if but when. And he's backed himself as 2nd place for his troubles. That's definitely going to boost his, well, I'm not going to say his championship hopes, but he's definitely going to boost his position in the standings. And here are the final results for the uShip 250. Sean Hart has won the race. 2nd is Kenny Chris, an amazing run for the 96 driver. And then is our Pedocito Junior Stavelio in 3rd place. Andrew Williams is 4th. Then is Michael Sheeran, Andrew Racer, Cody Goforth, Bernardo Oliveira, Brandon Rogers, and Cole Outlaw will round up the top 10. Austin Runkle is our only retirement of the race, while Carlos Rex, David Heller, and Antonio Lopez are our lap cars. Rex and Heller 2 laps down, while Lopez 3 laps down. So, what a way to introduce road course racing into the PSRLA Grand National Series, huh? So, yeah, that was actually, I'm gonna say that was actually a lot more chaotic than I imagined. Honestly, I thought this race was going to be pretty chilled out, but no. I mean, you saw that crash between Moore and Markle. I definitely was not expecting that one. And if we had cautions in, I'm pretty sure that would have been a 4-course caution, and yeah, that would have definitely shaken up the field. But unfortunately, we don't do, well, unfortunately or fortunately, depends on who you ask. We don't have yellow flags on road courses, so yeah, tough luck for the 14 car there. What we can sort of deduce that Goforth has decreased the gap between him and Rex at the top of the table. If you want to check the full championship standings, then you should check the official PSRLA Discord server. Link is in the description, or you can scan the QR code at the bottom left of the screen. The Premier Simulation Racing League of America awaits you. Also, we need someone to run the truck series, so yeah, you should probably join in. So this has been a special presentation of the PSRLA Grand National Series for the 47 Network. I'm Alex Tamitale, and join us next time for our 2nd road course event of the calendar, the Portland 101 at Portland International Raceway. So long, everybody, from Austin. First again to Sean Hart.